Meaningful batch of U.S. Census data is out, and among the storylines is this: we are growing more slowly than we have in 70 years, but we are growing, and Hispanics are leading the way. So what does that mean for California and Kern County? 17's Robert Price has some answers.
Hispanics have been gaining in terms of population percentage for years now, and U.S. Census data just out shows that trend is continuing. And nowhere more so than Kern County and California as a whole, where Hispanics have caught up and passed the state's white population. And that will have very real consequences in every Californian's life. The U.S. in general became more diverse and more concentrated in cities over the past decade, but now we've reached a tipping point of sorts. New census data shows Hispanics are now the majority in the Golden State, displacing non-Hispanic whites who long were dominant. 10 years ago, whites made up 40% of California's population. As of 2020, California has grown by just under 2 million people, but Hispanics now comprise 39% of the population, edging ahead of whites who dropped below 35%. This is not idle trivia. Population numbers and the way those numbers are apportioned help determine political representation. This is Camila Chavez, Executive Director of the Dolores Huerta Foundation, which was heavily involved in the Central Valley's census headcount.
We know that the Latino population is growing. However, we're not seeing that representation on these elected bodies. Kern County Board of Supervisors has one Latino representative of 5. So we know that those need to change. And so we're really glad to see the data and that we can now incorporate this data into our mapping process. And it's also matching what community members have been saying.
Kern County has changed too, both in terms of overall population, with an 8% jump from just under 840,000 to more than 909,000, and in terms of race and ethnicity as well. Hispanics were once in the minority, but they jumped from 49% in 2010 to 53% in 2020. The U.S. overall now has 331.4 million people, an increase of just over 7%. The smallest 10-year population increase since the Depression. Despite that, the percentage of Hispanics nationally increased from 16% in 2010 to 18.5% in 2020. So these new numbers will have big economic and political ramifications. Stay tuned. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.
And now to your 17 Court Watch. A Ridgecrest woman has pleaded no contest to second-degree murder in the death of her 2-year-old son.